Good morning, chat. Welcome back to episode 13 of Have a Shift Day. I'm Nick.
Season 3, episode 13.
I remember what
I don't know
episode-
what's going on, guys. Yeah, Nick remembered the episode number, so everybody give him a round of applause.
Do I get a cookie?
No.
Sure.
One said no and
cookie.
one said yes, so which is it here?
I say
or-
go to the crumble cookie
Sure,
and get yourself a cookie.
You get a cookie. You get a cookie.
I don't have any cookies here, actually.
Okay.
Well, that's not a me problem.
Yeah. It's a me problem. I need to go shopping
is.
today anyway.
You know, you probably should.
I need to. I need more pasta.
Oh, that's always a need. Huge,
I need
huge
pasta and
necessity.
waffles.
I mean, waffles are pretty great, but I wouldn't say they're a necessity in my life. But
I accidentally made the entire thing of pasta yesterday, so I have 2 things of leftovers sitting in my fridge. Like,
Wow.
there you go.
So that's
How do you
dinner.
accidentally make the entire thing of pasta?
So I was like, I'll make the whole thing. It doesn't seem like it's too much, and it was too much.
Then that's not an accident. If you
At least you have leftovers.
you mentally decide, I'm gonna make the whole box. That's not an accident.
Well, I had nothing to put like the leftover pasta in. I don't know if I just leave it in the box and have the box open, or if I
Yeah,
like,
you
I don't
just...
have like a bag like put the rest of the
So
pasta
is this
in.
just like the blue Barilla boxes of pasta?
Yeah, exactly.
There's a
Yeah, you
tab
don't
to
need
close
to
the
cook-
box. You don't
Yeah,
need a,
you can
don't need
close
a-
the box.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Even
Well-
I don't cook, and I know that that's a thing on a Barilla
Oh.
box.
I don't
No, I
remember the
know
last
the
time I
next
cooked a
one.
Barilla box of pasta because we buy like 2 different brands now, 3 really. One of which is
Dog, why
Whole
is
Foods.
Amelia from Amazon Recruiting trying to recruit me for Amazon? I'm good, girl.
Is it like an Indeed text? It's like, hi, I'm this
I
person
just
from
got a random
Amazon with
text.
Indeed.
That says, hello, this is Amelia from the Amazon Recruiting Team. We have a perfect position for you. Girl, this is a group chat with 20 people. You ain't
Dude, that
scamming
happened to
nobody.
me last week with Indeed. It's like, hi, I'm this person from Indeed recruiting for this like tech data job, and I had like a bunch of random numbers in this. I'm like, huh?
Yeah. No.
Like, no, girl.
You're saying that I'm going to be the perfect position, but you have 20 other people there? No, girl. No.
No.
Lock it.
At
Lock
least
it.
it's not a text saying you'd be the perfect pasta cooker.
Well, hey, I made good pasta, okay? The noodles might have been a tad bit undercooked, but it was like, that's okay, because it's still delicious. And you know what? We have leftovers for the next 2 days, so.
Yeah. You have
The
leftovers.
next time you cook, now you know that you can close the box.
Yes.
Yeah. Now you know you can close a Barilla box. I've known that for years, and I
I
don't
did not.
cook.
See, I did not, because my mom didn't write that on the paper that she gave me of how to make it. Her pasta.
Oh. Okay.
That should be applied.
Well,
No one
here's
ever,
the
when I was
thing.
learning to cook pasta,
Have I ever
there
made
was never
pasta
like
before?
step 3,
No.
close the box.
It
You
Well, have
never
I
made
ever made
pasta
pasta
make
before?
pasta. It's
No, not until last night was my first time ever making pasta.
You've
it
never
shouldn't
cooked
be
pasta
hard.
before.
You just boil water, put the
Yeah.
pasta in, and let it cook.
Yeah, well, you know
Really?
what? No, I've never made pasta yet until last night. I was
Not
trying
even just,
something
like,
new. I was growing up, okay?
Not even like a plain bowl of pasta with just butter on it when you were like in high school.
No?
Wow. You learn something new every day.
Okay, Miss JC Penney's.
Really? We're gonna bring this up again?
Yeah, I sent you a nice picture when I was at the mall.
It's the fact he also sent the picture in the group chat going,
Okay,
"Megan's getting her
question.
haircut
What
right
does
now."
my place of haircut have to do with you not making pasta until you're 21?
I said you learn something new every day. I learned something about you that you go to Costco and JC Penney's to get,
Okay,
your
now I
doctor's
see your point.
appointments. and I made pasta for the first time yesterday, and it
Okay,
turned out
I
good.
don't go to Costco for my appointments. I just go to Costco to buy my glasses.
Tomato, tomato. That's all I'm
No,
hearing.
it's not tomato. I go to an actual eye doctor that
Okay,
they have their own
do you go to
building.
AutoZone to get your physical, yearly physical? Like,
No, I go to a doctor in the North Hills.
that is surprising.
I'm not going to disclose the place on a podcast because why would I
I
do that?
mean, if we've had Sidney Crosby, I guess that did get cut out.
No, that got redacted. That got redacted.
Oh wait,
That
was
was
it the
fun.
one with like Faith?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was when Faith
Yeah.
came on and she said like the place where he gets his haircut, and we were like, Faith, we can't say that on
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, we can't
So
be
you
just
Yeah,
redacted
no,
saying
it.
I had
so
to. I had
I
to
really hope
literally.
in the final version I am pointing in the right direction because sometimes this gives me sense. So
Yeah, I literally had to bleep out that, and it was so funny just watching her like sort of
it was a fun
say
episode.
it, and then you two getting livid at her. It was so
No,
funny
we just screamed
just
at
to
her. We're like, you
rewatch.
can't.
You're like, you can't say that.
Oh, poor
We
Sid.
can't reveal that. I don't even
Really
remember
gets
the
his
place she
beautiful-
said.
I don't even
So.
know either.
I
Yeah, but that's
probably
okay.
could,
It's
'cause
probably
I
for the
had to
better.
watch it all, like over and over again.
Yeah, I don't listen. I love Sidney Crosby, but not enough to like stalk him at where he gets his haircut. Cause
No,
That's
that's
just-
just weird. But
yeah,
enough about pasta and haircuts. Let's get into today's episode. But before we do that, make sure you are subscribed to Have a Shift Day on YouTube and Spotify, and you are following us on Instagram, X, and TikTok at HaveAShift_A for any updates and fun clips throughout the week. And we're going to get right into our Penguins talk. Yes, they snapped their 6-game winning streak over the weekend, but we'd had
Ooh.
some good news earlier in the week. Let's start with the good that happened this week. We played the Devils on Thursday. That win got us to a 6-game winning streak, and in that game we had the return of Gino, and as Gino does, he scored a goal in his return.
Malcolmania's back.
Oh
Like,
yeah, it was.
I never got to watch the goal. I think there was no. I think I was doing something, so I didn't exactly get to watch parts of the game. But whenever I saw like on the Pens app that Malkin scored, I was like, oh, we're back. I'm like, we
We
are
are so
so
back.
back. I even saw like the celebration on Instagram where I think the social media posted like all the goals from Gino. Who else was it? Um, keep keep forgetting who else scored
It
that
was
day. There
Eric
was like four of them.
Carlson, Connor Dewar,
yeah.
Malkin, and Blake Lizotte.
Like
Yeah,
Lizotte.
Blake Lizotte.
Yeah.
I just didn't see it's
Yeah.
Lizotte. The E
I remember watching looking at the recaps and everything like that, and on the Instagram they posted their like slideshows of just different views of the goal. So I saw like Gino's little knee up celebration. I was like, wait, I'm looking at him. I'm like, we're back. Like, welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's great to see you, dude.
Yeah, it's a classic Gino celebration. I was in the middle
Oh yeah.
of editing a booth cam video for Connor Dewar's goal that happened right before that, and then Gino scored, and I'm like, my boss is like, well, that trumps the Dewar one. I was like, I was almost done, but it's fine. It's okay. We pivot in this industry.
Yeah.
Nick, what did you think of Malkin's return on Thursday?
To be honest, I didn't get to watch this game because I was out all night. But I did see the replay. Not the replay, but like the highlight of the goal. And I mean, it's typical Gino. Just fired it at the net and it went in because it's Gino. So of course.
Well, yeah, that, and he was also like wide open as well.
Oh yeah, like why are you
Yeah.
leaving Gino wide
Power plays,
open?
though.
Like
Yeah,
that just
you
shows
left him
how,
wide open. He
yeah,
shot it.
it's kind of dark times in New Jersey right now, so it's kind of fitting that they
Yeah,
did that.
you can say that again.
It's dark times in New Jersey right now. Um, So that just kind of was like a highlight of the Devils, leaving Malkin wide open. Um, but yeah, I think what an energy boost that was to get him back. It kind of sucks that it didn't carry over to this weekend, but I think there's a whole different reason for that, and we'll get to that when we get to that. Um, but yeah, just having him back, especially he looks so good with Chinikov too. That little
Yeah.
Russian connection. I saw a tweet that says once they teach Ben Kindle Russian, it's over for the whole league, which is so true. Um,
Oh my goodness,
so
yes.
true. All Ben Kindle needs to do is start speaking Russian, and the Stanley Cup is ours.
They
Yeah.
have an off day today, or I don't know if they're practicing or not. I can
Either way, it's
check.
just great to
I
have him
would think
back.
they're not
Such a
since they just played
huge,
a back-to-back.
it's such a
Yeah,
huge
so
big step.
when they're not practicing, like after practice or days off from practice, they need to have Russian 101 with Ben Kindle. They just need to stick him in a classroom. I mean, Ben Kindle's he's still 18, so like he's
He's still a
college
kid,
age.
yeah.
Just this, yeah.
It's like a
You know what?
college.
Let's just
He's
enroll him
freshman college
in
age.
101. Yeah, let's enroll him in a Russian college class, but it's taught by Gino and Chinikov. So
Ooh,
you'll
Yeah.
be
I'd go
like,
to that
okay, this
class
is
at Point
important.
Park
These
off
are
the
important
bat.
hockey Russian words you need to know. It's like this is pass, this is shoot, and then you're just gonna confuse the whole league, and like suddenly this kid
If
from
Point Park offers that, I'll take a Russian
Vancouver.
101 with Evgeny Malkin.
I
I
don't
wish
think
they
we do.
they offered German,
Can
I
we
think we
take
do
that
have
with
but
French
Tommy
and
Kuhnhackl?
Spanish.
yeah, I don't want to take that. I want to take German.
Tom
I took
Does
German in
Kuhnhackl.
high
Latang
school. I want to take
teach
it again.
French?
But no, so I
Language
was
classes
looking
with
at
the
the
Penguins. Swedish with Carlson and Raquel. Latvian with Artie.
Ooh.
I don't know
that's actually not a bad
any
idea.
Latvian words.
French with
Nor do I even.
Latang and Flurry?
And
That'd be
Bantha
Yeah.
could be like a
Well,
teacher's aide.
Can we
you could be the
learn?
grad
Well,
assistant.
no, there. Yeah. Well, there are no Penguin players that are actually teaching language classes, unfortunately. But moving into these games from this weekend, we went from a 6-game winning streak to where we were getting the first goal in a lot of those games, just putting up a ton of goals in general, to a weekend where we really, really struggled to score. And I want to get your take on this. I wonder if really that had to do a lot with the lines getting
Yes.
absolutely jumbled.
Yes.
Because Brian Rust is currently day to day with an injury, which sucks because he's been playing great lately with Sid and Raquel, and just that one injury just threw everything off. Like we had Kevin Hayes inserted into that line with Bantha and Brazo when Tommy Novak being on that line was just working perfectly for us. The Kindle, Malkin,
Oh,
Chinikov line stayed together, which that was okay because they ended up getting a goal. That Malkin to Chinikov goal was beautiful. Yes, Nick. You have a,
I have a stat
See his
since it's not
hand.
here.
you have a, oh, okay. Statman Nick is here today. So,
Oh,
So,
please.
before I start my rant, I want to start with this. The Penguins' record with Kevin Hayes not in the lineup 15-4-2. The Penguins' record with Kevin Hayes in the lineup 6-11-7.
Oh. Um,
Kevin Hayes,
so,
please get off my team.
so
we talking
brutal.
about Dan Muse now.
Kevin Hayes,
No, Kevin
get off.
Hayes.
Get off my team,
He's
please.
he's one of our players who's been in and out of the lineup.
Why was he on the second line and
Time out.
centering it?
Are we talking about yesterday's game now?
Yes! Both of them. Why? 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 What are we doing? Why is Kevin Hayes winging Evgeny Malkin? Why do we split? Why do we split the big boy lineup? Why do we split? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing, Megan? It was working perfectly.
Okay, take a breath. Take a breath.
Oh.
Breathe. Okay.
This is like the
We'll
crash out
talk
from the
about
Goldbergs.
we'll talk about the lines in a minute.
Wow, this is like him
let's
crashing
just-
out over the Seattle Dragons in the Goldberg quiz.
This is worse. I think this is worse.
No,
This is worse than any crash out he had.
No. What was funnier was the bonus crash out where he
Oh
literally
yeah.
got because he guessed Columbus so many times.
Because
And
you're
then
like, you
during
think I would know
Columbus'
it because we
goal
heard it
he goes,
six
"Is this
I'll be
times.
right back.
We heard it 6 times.
he needs to take a lap. So anyways, I guess I'll give my takeaways on that Calgary game before Nick. Well,
Kevin Hayes, your new team.
Oh no!
Kevin
I don't
Hayes,
think
One Dog Tigers.
This season. I don't think we've brought that out at all this season.
This needs
oh, yeah.
changed to Kevin Hayes immediately.
What
Show
is
Brie who's on
that?
That is a Guangdong Tigers Tristan Jolly basketball jersey that I need changed to Kevin Hayes Toronto.
Why do you have that?
Because originally
Because he has
Jolly was the
money and
problem.
free will.
Because Jolly was the problem originally, but now, since Jolly's in Edmonton, sadly hurt, but also playing phenomenal this year, that needs changed to Kevin Hayes yesterday.
Well, Nick is still calming down. My takeaways from the Calgary game, the Calgary loss. Calgary just played very tight defensively. Like, there was not a lot of space for the Bruins to make any plays. And Devin Cooley just was standing on his head. Just random.
What?
Okay, actually, I think I know why we lost, guys. So, Devin Cooley has a pet rabbit. No, I got.
What?
Oh, wait, no, I texted it to my mom. So, Devin Cooley has a pet rabbit. That's the Calgary goalie. That's who played against us. And the pet rabbit has an Instagram account. And before the game, posted game time, good luck, loaf time. Because when a bunny lays like that, it's called loaf mode. When their paws are tucked under, like, their chest.
That's like
And-
that's with also like every small breed dog. Like I had my dog on my lap earlier
Yeah, but
today,
there,
and
we
literally-
were no match. We were no match against the good luck loaf. So
Oh
there,
wow.
that's why we lost. It's not because of Kevin Hayes. It's because of this rabbit. Kidding. It's definitely.
I
reasons.
genuinely just saw a tweet that somebody said that Kevin Hayes wasn't the problem, it was Sidney Crosby. Someone
How
just
dare
said,
you.
why are we blaming... Oh, I'm gonna crash out again. I'm
Well,
gonna
we
crash
just all
out
agreed that
again.
it was the
Dare
power of the
you?
good luck loaf. I mean, look at he's so cute.
Very nice.
If I say
Who-
anything, I'll get suspended for 6 months.
Who?
Okay. But I will say though, it was a really, really great crowd on Saturday.
Like,
There-
oh,
People were hang on. People were lining up for the Malkin
What was that lineup
bobbleheads.
for?
They played. That's
Was
the
that for
lineup from
Saturday?
yesterday.
Oh,
yeah.
sorry. Okay.
Yeah, people were lining up for those bobbleheads. They played Renegade in the third period.
Aaron
Oh,
Rodgers,
That got
save
me hype.
Aaron Rodgers,
it didn't
please,
help.
if you can hear me, please save me, Aaron Rodgers, please. I need
We
somebody
almost
call
had
me.
the tying goal after that happened, but then they said it was goalie interference. Nick, I'm guessing you did see. Did you see the no goal call?
Yeah, once again, I was What was I? Oh, I was
Please give us your
working, so
thoughts.
I couldn't watch this game, unfortunately. But I did see the
I
no
was
goal
with
call. I completely agree with Sid. That was absolutely a flop and a half. It also looked like Ball low-key pushed Sid into the goalie as well. So,
Yeah.
I kind of disagree with the call here, but you know what? Can't have nice things when you have Kevin Hayes as your second line center. Uh,
My goodness.
you're so
so
upset.
you know what?
You're
That's just
so
Kevin Hayes'
Man apart
fault.
today.
What?
Yeah, you're just tearing this man apart today. I agree. I don't think that should have been goalie interference, but I also
No, but
agree with Muse's call of not challenging that because,
yeah, because he would have got screwed over. So
yeah, we would have gotten screwed over. And the way that the league has gone this year with goalie interference calls,
I think it
because
was
once
funny, yeah.
again, we don't know what it is, it just,
Who
it would have
knows?
been, yeah. I kind of wish, I was saying this to my coworker after the game, I kind of wish whenever there's like something that happens like that, whether like they call it a goal or they just say the puck goes in and they call it no goal, they should like just automatically review it. Like
Hmm.
there's no goal, there's no call on the ice, there's no goal on the ice, the play is under review, and then like just double check. Like
Yeah.
in the moment they're like, oh no, the goalie got pushed over, but if they looked at that again, maybe league initiated, it would have been like, actually he did kind of get pushed and that was kind of a flop. It's a goal. And like we could be heading into overtime, we could be talking about a completely different outcome here. But
Yeah.
that would be a nice kind of rule change to have, but I also know over the past couple years people are like, okay, enough of the reviews, it's slowing the game down. That's the whole reason why the rule got introduced, that if you lose a coach's challenge you get a penalty for it. So I don't think that's ever going to change, at least in the near future, but that's just something that I kind of thought about after that. So it's a way to cope, I guess, but it's a valid argument. Speaking of argument, Nick's been doing that all episode. We'll talk about that Boston game now. And 1-0 loss to the Bruins, who the previous game had scored 10 goals. So,
10
was
goals
at
to 1
work during
goal.
the
They can
Bruins
win
game.
either way. Because you know
yeah,
why? We
can
have
win
Kevin
either
Hayes
way.
at second line center.
Yeah, so I think the big issue in that Boston game, obviously, was the lineups were just absolutely, like, put in a blender, as somebody put it. I think it was Josh Getzoff said that on the broadcast. I'm like, and they showed it on the screen. I'm like, what is this? Like, it's not like the lines didn't completely work on Saturday. Like that Kindle Chinikov Malkin line, it was working. Keep that together.
Oh, yeah.
I understand that like we needed to make some adjustments because Rust was out. We need to put the best possible person up with Crosby and Rust, and that was probably Novak. But like, he hadn't played with Mantha hadn't played up there all year. I was like, I don't know. And there's no way they're breaking that fourth line up. So
No.
you have to. I get that you have to make tough calls and make weird decisions, but maybe not where you're trying to change 3 out of 4 of the lines completely.
Maybe not Kevin Hayes as your second line center.
Wait, they had Hayes as center. I was at work whenever this game happened. I also thought
The
it was supposed to be
second
happening at
line
night.
center.
I also
Yeah.
thought that the game was supposed to be happening at night, but I was wrong. Um, I seriously.
I was making pasta like during half the game, so like I was like looking over while I was cooking my pasta.
What else is in this pasta?
It's a great question.
Fettuccine.
Just fettuccine?
Yeah. You know, you put the Alfredo sauce on it, put some Parmesan, some mozzarella, some
All right.
Italian seasoning.
Okay.
Not bad.
I can cook. Women hit me up. I can cook.
You just cooked pasta for the first time.
And I made it good. If you want pasta, women hit me up. Unless you're
Okay.
Kevin Hayes, then don't hit me up, because why do you want a second line?
like we need to move on from this, Nick, okay?
Yeah, we
Might
do. We
change
do
tomorrow,
before I
might
lose my
not change
voice.
tomorrow, but you're
Listen,
not Dan Hughes, so you can't make that
between
call.
the game tonight and me crashing out over Kevin Hayes, I'm not gonna have a voice by the time I go to bed.
Nope, you're not.
See, that's the good thing too. Is I
So,
can actually like
once we're
scream tonight too.
once we're done with this episode, you might want to just go on vocal rest the entire rest of the day because you're gonna need your voice
Probably.
for
Yeah, I
an
literally
entire
plan on
football
just
game.
working out, showering, and going to get my
Oh
thing.
yeah, tonight's the wild card night, isn't it? The
Yeah,
wild card game
Mm-hmm.
against what? Texas?
yeah.
The Houston Texans.
The Houston Texans.
That is such a dumb name, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
That is the dumbest name I've ever heard
And
of.
Megan is in attendance.
Yeah, I won't be watching
Hopefully I
it,
don't
so let me know
freeze.
how it is.
Megan, for the love of everything holy, if you are not screaming as
I will
loud as
scream.
I am
Don't
over
worry.
Kevin Hayes right now, if you do not have that type of energy for
I will,
every
when the
single
Steelers are coming out,
play,
I will remember you screaming about Kevin Hayes, okay?
I need you to remember it, me screaming about Kevin Hayes the entire game.
Gotcha.
I need that to be a motivation for every single play, whether it's a 1 yard run
I'll
or
just scream
a.
Kevin Hayes at one point. No, I won't.
Honestly,
Wow.
I
no,
won't.
because Kevin Hayes is bad mojo. We need good mojo because we need to win, and if we don't win, then it's Kevin Hayes' fault.
How is it Kevin Hayes' fault?
But if we win, then you know Kevin Hayes.
Watch him
is
be in the
listening.
building. That'd be so bad.
If Kevin Hayes is there,
Just watch
it's
him be
wraps.
standing
It's
right
over.
next to you.
There's
If
no
Kevin
way.
Hayes is in the building, it's over. It's just over. Like
true.
it's wraps.
Maybe
Like,
we should move on from Kevin Hayes and talk about something else. I do want to shout out Shelovs and Skinner. Even though we had those two losses this weekend, they both played very well.
Mhm.
And these losses cannot be put on them in the slightest. I mean,
I'm
maybe
not
like
blaming
Henry
them.
Shelovs could have stopped the breakaway. That was Calgary's first goal on Saturday, but like still, it's not like they were getting absolutely lit up like New York was
no,
against Boston.
we had great goaltending this whole weekend. It was
What happened with New York and Boston?
Boston beat the Rangers 10-2.
That's that Mike Sullivan. You know what? Let's ship Kevin Hayes back to the Rangers.
Back to the
Let's go
Rangers.
back to the Rangers.
Oh
You're not gonna let this
wow.
go, are you?
Oh no, we won't be hearing like we'll be hearing it for the rest of like the week at this point.
We'll see what the Penguins do tomorrow, okay?
Yeah, I'm keeping my eye on my phone. I don't think they're practicing today because
I don't think so either.
they got back from they just played a back-to-back over the weekend.
Yeah, and they
They
play
were
the
in
Lightning
Boston.
in Philly. They're in Tampa, aren't they? Or is it home?
No, it's
No, tomorrow's
it's a
home.
3-game homestand this week, so we'll move into that
Oh,
now.
it is. I
The
know the
Penguins
Flyers game's at home.
Yeah, the Penguins play the Tampa Bay Lightning tomorrow on Tuesday or today when you're watching this episode. And
Flyers.
tonight, yes,
Thursday.
tonight the Lightning play the Flyers in Philly.
Oh.
So the Lightning are playing a back-to-back.
Oh,
We're
yeah,
catching them on the
they
second
played a
half of a
back-to-back,
back-to-back.
yeah.
We're also going to be catching the Flyers on the second half of a back-to-back. So
Mhm.
maybe that helps. I don't know.
Oh, and then we play Columbus.
However, the Lightning are on a 9-game winning streak right now. That could be different by the end of tonight, and it could be different heading into this Tuesday game. It could be 10, or they could have just lost for the first time in several weeks. But no clue what the goalie matchup's going to be. Well, it's going to be Shelovs and net for us, but no clue who Tampa's going to have forward. Obviously, Tampa's like one of the hottest teams in the league right now. Nick, other than Kevin Hayes ideas, what else do you think the Penguins need to do in order to come out on top of this and
So
bounce
I think
back?
the Penguins literally, well, besides Kevin Hayes,
She said other than Kevin
get
Hayes.
the lines back to what you had them at, because there was no need to mix them up for one game. It was a dumb decision, honestly.
Shoot.
Oh
Did that play?
No?
no.
Okay, I accidentally hit the play button on my AirPods, and then like some sound I had downloaded started playing. I apologize.
Oh,
Please continue.
Okay, anyway, um, as I was saying,
Sorry.
Kevin Hayes, it's your fault. Anyway, but yeah, I just don't understand what they did with the lines. I don't understand why they need to mix them up. I think that, you gotta stick with. I like the idea of Novak on that top line while Rust is out. I agree that that was working fine with Raquel and Crosby. But that second line needs to be If you want Malkin on the wing, you have to have Kindle and Chinikov with them. No, 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 Kevin Hayes. What are we doing? But that needs to be your second line, I think. If you want Malkin on the wing, in my opinion, Malkin should still be second line center. But if you want him on the wing that bad, put Kindle on center. Him and Chinikov was working fine. The third line, I mean, you're keeping that fourth line the same. Like, we're not touching that, obviously.
Yeah.
But that third line, I guess if you really want Kevin Hayes in the lineup, you put him third line center. Because even when he was playing third line center last year, it wasn't that bad. The way he plays is a lot better for third line center than second. But honestly, it might be best to just get him out of the lineup and put, Koivunen, Rutger.
Well,
Did they
we
send
can't do
Rutger?
either of those.
Did they
Rutger's
send
on
it?
the IR.
Like, Rutger's hurt.
Rutger's on the IR. Billy Koivunen is in Wilkes, but we called up Raphael Harvey Pinard.
No, I know we sent down Koivunen, but I'm saying call him back up. Like, I don't know why we sent him down. Like, I get he was definitely not playing as good as we would have liked, but no offense, but he's better than Kevin Hayes. And I didn't know Rutger. I don't know why I forgot Rutger was hurt. That's weird. I think putting Harvey Pinard in the lineup, honestly, too, having him on that third line. I mean, he wasn't that bad in Montreal. I'm pretty sure he's pretty quick. And he's a pretty solid player, I think. Doing something like Harvey Pinard, Koivunen, excuse me, and then Dewar. No, not Dewar. Oh my gosh. Who's also on a third line? I'm blanking.
Well, the third line's kind of like shifted.
Hold on, chat. I know how to fix this. Can you still see me?
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Because the third line yesterday included Brazo and no.
That's
The
what I
third
was
line on
thinking of.
Saturday.
That's what I was thinking of. Those are the people I was forgetting. Sorry. I knew I was forgetting players. I completely forgot about the big boys. Okay, now that I have the Penguins lineup in front of me, let me restart this. So on that first line, right? Well, I nearly knocked my cup off. On that first line, you have to have, since Rust is hurt, I think putting Novak on that top line with Crosby and Raquel, like I said. On that second line, and I'll leave what lineup combination do we like better? Do we like the big boy line reuniting or the Malkin, Chinikov, Kindle?
That's a real tough one.
Because I think either one of those pairings
I
would
say
be.
put the big boy line back together.
Okay, so
Give
then you'd have the big
give
boy
Harvey
line
Pinard
second.
a look because I'm assuming like they called him up for a reason. They
Yeah, so have
want him to
Harvey
step
Pinard,
his
Kindle,
with
and Chinikov.
yeah. And
And
then
get Kevin
obviously
Hayes the heck out of here.
yeah.
So yeah,
We'll see if that
I
actually happens though, because again, I don't think they're practicing today, so
yeah,
probably
but
won't be taking any
that's
line rushes
the
maybe tomorrow
lineup
morning, but
I
we'll
would
see.
do. So yeah, that's the lineup I would do. Novak, Crosby, Raquel, Mantha, Malkin, Brazo, Harvey Pinard, Kindle, Chinikov, Dua, Lazada, Charlie.
All right.
Thoughts?
And yeah. I think I like that.
Play.
And we have the ability to beat Tampa. We did it earlier this year, and I mean, we almost blew it, but like,
Hey, we didn't blow it. We got the 2 points. That's all that matters.
yeah, we got the 2 points. So it's really important that we do so tomorrow / tonight.
And please beat Philly. Please beat
Yes,
Philly.
yes,
Please beat
I
Philly.
do. Yes, somebody needs to go crush Trevor Zegras in a corner or something.
I like that.
Wow.
Connor Clifton, please.
If he's playing, he's been in and out lately.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. This might be a hot take, but I actually enjoy Clifton when he's playing.
Okay.
I like what he brings to the defense. Because we need more physicality. And that's
Yeah,
exactly
I
what
mean,
he
maybe they'll
brings.
put him in against Philly because it's going to be a more physical game.
Can they
Speaking
call
of
it
physical games,
Bogo?
Boko, call it Boko.
Are they going to call him up on Wednesday again? Have him play Thursday?
One
7?
game and send him back.
They did that earlier this year.
Yeah, they did that when we went there the second time.
They did that last time we played the Flyers.
We'll see. We'll see what Kyle does. One other bit of news I want to mention before I jump into a mini Frosty 5, because again, Ryan is unfortunately not with us. The Penguins did send down Caleb Jones to Wilkes-Barre today for a conditioning stint, so that is good news in his recovery. So we will maybe see him playing up here in the NHL again soon, but yeah, good news on the injury front for that. And then for our little mini Frosty 5 that we have today, the Minnesota Frost, they only had one game over the course of this past week. They beat the Seattle Torrent on home ice last night 6-2. Grace Sumwinkle, who was named to the U.S. Olympic team, she had 2 goals. And Katie Knoll also had 2 goals for the Frost as well. Taylor Heisey had a goal and 2 assists, so shout out to all of them. But the Frost did get some unfortunate news this week as they had to place Dominique Petrie on long-term IR, and that prompted them to sign forward Caitlin O'Donoghue to a contract, a standard player agreement. And this week for the Frost, they only have one game again before next week, which again we're not going to have an episode next week. They play on Friday against the New York Sirens. They are at New York, so that is your mini Frosty 5. When we are back in a couple of weeks in the studio, we will get a full-blown Frosty 5 going again with me and Ryan. It'll be great. We'll have one, and then we won't have one for a while because the Olympics are happening and the PWHL is off for the entirety of February because of that. But
Wow.
that is your update on the Minnesota.
Entire month.
That is your update on the Minnesota Frost. Now let's get into our NHL news for the week.
Yeah.
Last week for our Pucks and Deep, we were talking about locations we wanted to see the Winter Classic played at. And then, lo and behold, we got the announcement for next year's Winter Classic. I had mentioned BYU Stadium for the Mammoth, and I also said that let's get the Mammoth and the Avalanche, let's get the Mountain teams playing each other. Well, we got the Mammoth and the Avalanche playing in next year's Winter Classic. It is not at BYU Stadium, though. It is at Rice-Eccles Stadium. I believe that's, University of Utah?
Yeah, that's UU.
Yes. University of Utah's football stadium. So I half predicted the Winter Classic. But thoughts on the announcement of Utah going to be their 3rd season getting a Winter Classic?
Good for them, honestly. Like, it'll be nice to see it back in like a snowy region. Kind of give the essence of the Winter Classic.
Snowy region.
No offense to Florida, but what was that? That was a brutal Winter Classic. Not just how the Panthers played. I mean, you let Mika Zibanejad get a hat trick and 5 points.
Whoa.
But also just the aura around it would have been so much better for a Stadium Series game. Not not the vibe I want from the Winter Classic. I want cold, snowy, old-time hockey. Um, and fortunately, we're going back to that, which is sick. I'm actually really excited for this. Do I wish it was at Bristol? Yeah, but I don't get my way, so
Hey, that
yeah.
dream might not be dead. It could happen.
Please, I literally would be go it. I would go. Like I'm not even saying I would go. I literally would be in attendance.
I know you would. That'd be really cool. Um, who who do you think? Oh wait, you know what? Now that since it was like rumored to be Carolina and Nashville, you know how Nashville always had the cars that they would smash during the playoffs?
Yeah.
They could have the cars for both teams.
Not to
Maybe not to
mention
smash, but like just as race
not
cars.
to mention Nashville's old abbreviation was NAS instead of
I know it would have been
NSC.
NASCAR.
It would have been NASCAR, which would have low-key
Yeah.
been really funny. And also they could make like sick like race themed like jerseys.
Oh
Oh
yes.
my gosh, and they could have had like a stock like you said about like the smashing car. Could have been like a NASCAR they could have smashed too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that would be sick. They could
What I was gonna
put me in charge of this.
what I was gonna ask though is we know the Winter Classic matchup. We know the Stadium Series next year is gonna have Dallas and it's gonna take
They're
place
playing
at the Cowboys
Vegas.
Stadium. Oh, they are? How do you know
Yeah.
that?
Uh, a little birdie told me they're playing Vegas.
Who's the little birdie?
Elliot Friedman
When did
Who?
Friedman say that?
on his paw on 32 Thoughts.
On today's episode?
No, it was like a few days ago.
Oh, maybe did I miss that?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, I was listening to it. Um, okay, well, that's what Nick is saying, according to Friedman, but let's move on then. We hit the halfway point of the season last week, but we never really did a little standings check. So now let's check in on the standings because as it has been all year, at least in the East, it's a mess. But if we wanted to look over at the West, the Pacific Division is also a mess. Because why not?
Yeah, if
So
you're yeah,
the
if you're not
teams in
putting
the East.
go ahead.
Okay. The teams in the Eastern Conference right now who are in a playoff spot. I'm going to go through the two divisions and then I'll tell you who's a wild card. In the Atlantic, we've got the Red Wings in first with 58 points, the Lightning in third with 57. No, the Lightning in second with 57, and the Canadians in third with 56. And then in the Metro, we've got the Hurricanes in first with 59, the Islanders in second with 55, the Flyers in third with 52. And then in the wild card, Buffalo's got the first wild card spot somehow with 52 points. Yeah, you know what? Shout out Buffalo. As much as we're in a fight with them right now.
Please, please, Buffalo and Pittsburgh, please.
Shout out Buffalo. And then the
Let's
second
go,
wild card.
Buffalo.
In the second wild card
Ow.
spot, we have.
I whacked my hand off the edge of my laptop. That hurt.
In the second wild card spot, we've got the Capitals with 50 points.
Boo!
And then in the hunt, I'm just going in order from who's at the top to the bottom. From in the hunt, the Bruins have 52 points. The Maple Leafs, they're back with 51 points. Penguins have 51 points.
Yay!
The Panthers have 49 points. And then there's a gap between the Panthers and the Devils for whatever reason. Devils have 46, Rangers have 46, Senators have 45, and the Blue Jackets have 45. So those four teams have begun to sort of fall off. Their playoff hopes are a lot smaller than the rest of the league, the rest of the conference. So I did look at the looking at the games that are happening, there is technically a world where the Penguins could be in third in the division by the end of tomorrow if all goes well. Bit of news.
Hold on.
Nothing major. The Penguins have hired Jonathan Garcia as assistant skating coach. So, congratulations to him.
Babe.
But the scenario where the Penguins could be in third place in the Metro by the end of tomorrow. This is what would need to happen. The Flyers would need to lose to the Lightning tonight in regulation. And then tomorrow we would need to beat the Lightning, and the Capitals would need to lose to the Canadiens in regulation. So, it could happen. This, as we've talked about all year, this conference is extremely close and jumbled and weird, but no, it's not unlikely. Nick, any other thoughts on some of these other teams that are in the hunt? These teams are in the top three of their divisions, getting hot right now.
I mean, shout out. Low key, the Islanders looking kind of scary. Which
Yes.
as a Metro, a fan, I don't like to admit. But the Islanders, low key, lately have been kind of a wagon. Detroit and Tampa, obviously, are like the two scary teams. Buffalo, please, I need a Buffalo back in the playoffs.
That would be so sick.
I need it. And obviously we can get the Caps out of there because obviously the Penguins, they're going to get back in there.
Yeah, we just need to figure out how to score again.
And the Rangers,
We'll get there.
Sully, what are we doing, dog? Yikes. Devils, what are we doing?
It's just really surprising with this Rangers team because there weren't a lot of roster changes from that President's Trophy winning team 2 years ago.
No, I was
it's not
told
the
them
exact
hiring-
same, but there's a lot of the same players, and they've just completely fallen off a cliff.
I was told hiring Sullivan was going to give them the Stanley Cup. It might not even give them the playoffs.
Yeah, it's tough. And that's our head coach for Team USA, but Sully did a good job at Four Nations last year. I'll give him that.
All I'm going to say is he needed to do a good job in the Olympics because you see our roster?
Hey. Okay, listen. As much as we left off some really good pieces, it's not like our roster is completely trash.
Well, no, we're Team USA.
It's still a
It's
good
impossible.
team. So,
It's still a good team, but it could be a lot better.
yeah, it's a good team, but it could be better. I agree with that. But everybody's saying oh, we're totally cooked. This is a terrible team. It's not a terrible team. There's some good players on them, but it could be better. So,
It could be. Are you see Team Canada?
yes, I've seen Team Canada
We ought to go up against McDavid, McKinnon, Crosby, McCarr.
in a small neutral zone. We'll get to that. We'll get to that more in a moment. Brie, any thoughts on the standings from you?
Not really. I mean, I honestly don't even know what to say.
Okay.
Other than me not knowing a whole lot about, because I seriously need to get an NHL radar just to tell me oh yeah, something's going on, but I've got nothing.
Listen to some other hockey podcasts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you sort of lived vicariously through us, but listening to other podcasts really help.
32 thoughts. 32
That's
thoughts.
a good. 32 Thoughts is a good one.
thoughts.
Empty Netters is a good one. I've sent you that one before.
Yeah.
Also, there's a YouTube page I can send you that he'll put out breakdowns throughout the week, but he also does a weekly recap. So.
Oh, you're talking about the one guy? The one
have
Canucks.
more.
He's a Canucks fan. I forget his YouTube channel name though.
No, it's not a connection.
You just started off with the one guy, and we're like,
Well, there's two I'm thinking of. They both do hockey. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll send it to you though, Brie. Um,
Yeah.
and then let's look over at the standings in the West. The Colorado Avalanche have 73 points
Yeah, that
because
I'm that
why?
that I know about. That I know about. I'm still shocked. Like I mean I'm not
Yeah.
100% shocked, but I'm like I still could expect this to happen, but this is
It's
just
insane.
getting too much.
It is insane.
Yeah,
I have
Um,
4 regulation losses and 2 of them in the past week.
exactly. Exactly. This is getting too
they
much.
have
Like
not lost in regulation at home. All of their
Yeah.
regulation losses have come on the road.
They're 19-0-2 at home this year.
It's
exactly.
not fair. It's anyways, in second in the Central, the Dallas Stars, they're right there next to the Avalanche with 61 points. Kidding.
You know
They're
who
not
else
right
has
there.
61?
Tell us, Nick.
Minnesota!
Thank
Home
you.
of Quinn
That was
Hughes, by the way.
perfect. Quinnesota. Speaking of which, Hughes
Minnesota.
Bowl tonight,
Minnesota.
everybody.
Gotcha, where my Quinn Hughes? Oh yeah, we're not gonna be watching that, Megan.
I know. I'm not even gonna be home, so
I was gonna say, should I wear my Quinn Hughes jersey for that? But dog, we are not watching that.
you can put that under a Steelers jersey, and if all is going terribly, you could just take it off. Be like, okay, go go Hughes.
Yeah, we're not gonna be doing that.
Let's just hope nothing goes terrible. Horribly wrong. Horribly wrong, yeah. All right, let's look at the Pacific Division now. The Golden Knights are holding down first place with 54 points. The Oilers are in
Good.
second with 51. And then the Sharks are in third. Wow. With 49. And then you've got 2 more Pacific Division teams in the wild card. The Kraken have that first spot with 48 points, and the Kings have the second spot. They also have 48 points. And then teams in the hunt, you've got Utah.
Please!
Utah has 48. Nashville has 46. Chicago's got 45. Anaheim has 45. They've fallen off of a cliff. And then
Oh
we'll
no.
just say there's the gap right there. Calgary's got 42. St. Louis is 42. If we want to talk about falling off of cliffs, Winnipeg has 39.
And they still
the
beat
Canucks
the
have
Devils.
37. They did. They snapped their. Actually, no, that wasn't how they snapped their 11-game losing streak. That was against the Kings. But nonetheless,
And then
what
they
the
won
heck
again.
happened to the Jets? Yes, the
You know
Jets
what
are back.
happened to
They
the
have 2
Jets?
straight wins, guys.
They're too old. They lost Ehlers. They
Interesting.
signed Jonathan Taves, who is the second line center.
Yeah, you want to talk about second line centers?
Yeah, you thought Kevin Hayes was bad. That'd be an upgrade over Jonathan Taves. Like this team is. I mean, I think Hellebuck was hurt for like a bit too, but this team is absolutely in shambles right now. It's Doug Times and on Portage and Maine. Scary hours in Winnipeg right now.
Yeah, I think the crazy thing is that looking at the Pacific Division, everyone below first place would not be in a playoff spot in the East.
Yeah.
I don't know if that just says the Pacific Division is like kind of mid this year, or if the East is just that crazy
Yeah.
jumbled. But it's just
Well-
it's a weird season overall.
Well, in the East, every team is 500 or above.
Yeah.
Like even Columbus, who's in last in the East, they're 500 team.
Yeah, it's crazy. Makes no sense. Like I said, weird year.
One
enough
year,
of Ducks.
stressful
What,
year.
what happened to the Ducks, Nick?
Um, I couldn't even tell you. They just
They they fell off the face of the earth.
They literally have. It's kind of sad because like I don't like the Ducks, but like, they're like one of those teams that I was like, oh, like it's cool seeing you do good. Because
Yeah.
like I like seeing teams who haven't had success in a while like do good. Like San Jose, it's cool seeing them in a playoff spot. Buffalo, please. Like Detroit, it's cool seeing them in a playoffs.
This
Even
could be.
even like
This could,
Montreal, I know they made it last year, but like, see, like it's always better when the Habs are good too. Um,
this could be one of the craziest turnarounds for playoffs ever. Like, we could have San Jose in there, Utah could sneak in. We could even have Chicago in the playoffs. There's still a chance at that.
oh
If
my
they're getting,
gosh, the Bedard
it's
and
a
the
wild card.
Plumbers making the playoffs would be the
If but
greatest thing ever.
imagine Bedard, Celebrini, and Buffalo in the playoffs.
Hey, don't forget Detroit and Montreal, and of course the
Well,
Pittsburgh Penguins.
this could be one of the most. This could be one of the most elite playoffs in a long time. It's just we have high hopes.
Please, please, Lord, please.
I just love also how in the midst of all of this you have not said the Leafs. So in that case, we're moving on.
Well, you know what? The Leafs, listen,
They're back.
they are back, yes. But at the same time, I'm just so focused on the Penguins over the Leafs at this point. Because, like, obviously the Penguins are my number one team. Like,
And if the Leafs
that's
get in, they're just going to be first round exits probably. So
honestly, yeah. But the Penguins, I putting all my eggs in the Penguins basket because I'd much rather have a Penguins uh, run than a Leafs run. Because, listen, the Leafs the past few years, they've been my comfort team because the Penguins are normally like, they're not making the playoffs, but like the Leafs, you at least know they are. This year, now that the Penguins are like so back, um, you gotta just enjoy the Penguins. I'm not even focusing on the Leafs right now. Strictly Penguins, strictly business. Um, let's go Pens, baby. We're so back. Plan the parade and get Kevin Hayes off my hockey team. Great
all
person
right,
though. Great locker room guy.
he's a nice guy.
Great locker room guy.
All right, well
That's it.
let's move on. Let's move on. I don't want to touch on this next thing too much, just because it's kind of a bit of a touchy situation. Nick, I assume you've heard about the Ottawa controversy. Yeah. So, Bree,
Uh-oh.
just to sum it up, I don't want to get too much into it. The Ottawa's goalie, Linus Ullmark, he has been on a personal leave of absence for a couple weeks now, I want to say. And then this past week, there were some rumors circulating that it was because he kind of. I'll tell you off the podcast. But
Yeah,
basically,
yeah,
it was like,
you can go more into detail off camera, but I
yeah.
I thought we were
But
talking
it was
about so
just,
I thought yeah.
he was, the rumor was that, like, he was outing things and, like, revealing information about something, which I will, again, tell you later. And then the Senators came out with a statement saying, like, we've seen these rumors. These are absolutely disgusting rumors. They are not true at all. And then this past weekend, some of the players were defending Allmark as well, saying, like, no, we love him. Like, he's great. Like, these rumors are just complete BS. But Nick, what I want to ask you about, obviously, I don't want to ask you about, like, the rumors and if they're true
Yeah,
or not, because let's not touch that.
yeah.
More so, I want to ask you about just how this situation is going to affect the Senators, because their season, at least the last couple weeks, has already been like
I mean,
they've
you
been
look at how
falling.
they.
Like, if we're talking about cliffs, they're kind of on that cliff,
I mean,
and
like the
now
first
they
game
have
they
this whole
played
controversy.
after the first game that they played after all of this, they lost 8-2 to Colorado. So,
Oh,
that should tell you just kind of everything you need to know about it. Yeah, it's not looking good. It's definitely tough times in Ottawa right now, and obviously I'm not gonna like get into the actual rumor itself, but I do believe that they are looking at potentially moving Allmark. I don't know. I don't know the reason, but I know that his name's been out there. And there's something. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because of the rumor or something completely different. But there's something that I think has, like, how do I want to word this? There's something that's kind of caused him and the Senators to, like, not reach a breaking point, but, like, kind of strain the relationship. Which I don't know what it is. I'm just putting that out there. I don't know what it is. But there's something that is causing Ottawa to look to try to move him potentially.
Yeah, and that would be a tough trade to make because Olmark hasn't been the goalie we've seen him be, and he's still got a couple years on his contract. I think like what, 3 or 4 years?
Yeah. Well, the other thing
So
too is they said he left for personal reasons, but he's still been like around the team. He's still been like going to the games and like been around the team, which is like something not
yeah, if
normal.
like this rumor was true,
Like,
there'd be no way he was actually around the team.
yeah,
So
that too. So like there's definitely something like kind of going on behind the scenes that like we don't know.
yeah, it
But
could
I
be a
do
family
know
thing.
that
So
but I do know that there's something that happened with the team. Once again, I'm not saying it was that rumor or anything. It's probably honestly something completely different. Um, that strained the relationship of Ottawa and Olmark. So I think that we could see Olmark being moved before the deadline.
yeah, great take on that, Nick. Thank you.
Well,
And then last bit of news that we have a an update on the Olympic rink,
I
which
thought I
had
heard
its
about
first
this.
te- it had
Didn't it
its
say that there
first
were like
test
holes
event.
in it? Sorry, sorry.
Yes,
Okay.
they had their first test events this weekend. The first game had to stop because there was a hole in the ice.
Yeah.
The IIHF commissioner, I think that's his title, said there's no reason the NHL would not come. So I think everything's gonna be fine. The NHL's still gonna go, but the rink, the the ice is basically done. I think they still need to do some other maintenance on it. But like the arena as a whole, it's still not complete yet. I think there's still some stuff with seating getting figured out. The dressing rooms are not done. Like I think drywall is just up. I think that's it. So, like not even painted. But they have less than a month. I think they'll be able to get it done. I don't anticipate this to be like the most state of the art thing ever, unfortunately. Um,
Italy, what are we doing,
but
Dom?
but this this tournament is happening. These players are going. I think it was even Nathan McKinnon said this past week. I think he went on Spit and Chicklets and was like, "Yeah, we're going." Like, I don't care. I know the Kachucks have been saying like we will play in a puddle. We don't care. We're going. So I don't think there needs to be any fear or any worry about like something last minute where they announce like we're not sending our players there. Um, my one confusion though is that like I've seen all of this like happening with the talk on the men's side. Like no one has mentioned the
But the women play
women's
before
game.
the men's.
Yeah, they haven't played the women play before the men, but they
Yeah.
haven't mentioned the women at
Yeah,
all in this whole
because they
controversy.
play at the
Like
same arena, right?
I think so, but then part of me was like, are they playing in a different arena?
Are they?
So
Typing
I don't
noises,
know.
typing noises, insert typing noises.
Typing noises. We're gonna figure this out,
Typing is
guys.
so loud. I heard that
Um,
before and I was like, this is the funniest thing ever.
hey Nick, can you do me a favor and look up the venues for the men's tournament
And
or the venue? Because I guess they're just gonna play at that one rink.
venue. It is titled Santa Guia Arena.
Okay, so
I
I
am
think the
not
women are.
Italian.
What a
I
name.
think the I think the women are playing there, but they're also playing at another arena. Because according to the AI overview, it says they will be played at the Milano Row Ice Hockey Arena and primarily at the Milano Row Ice Hockey Arena and the Milano Sang, the one you said.
Yeah,
So
that's what it says for.
I guess the women's tournament is split between the two, which is why this is not as big of a deal. So probably
That's
like
actually what it says for.
it's
It. Sorry, it says the preliminary games for the men's um are. Oh, hold on one second.
well here's what the IHF says for the women's. Um, I think one Group A is playing at Milano Row. No. Huh?
Hold on.
Actually, I don't know what's happening. But there is the Santa Giulia, we'll just call it that, Santa Giulia, the one you said. There is a game happening there on February 5th between Italy and France. So, that
Yeah, so
arena does need to be done by the 5th.
so it says they're playing at the. Holy cow. Yeah, they're playing the preliminary games at the Fiera Milano, and then the actual games are being played at this new arena.
For the men's?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the women are going to need it for the preliminary rounds because, like I said, there's a game happening there between Italy and France on February 5th. So,
Let me look. So yeah, the first game for the preliminary round for the men's is being held on February 11th at this new arena.
okay.
And it is between Slovakia and Finland, and then Sweden plays Italy.
Yeah. So
But
that
there
is
is only. So there are 4 games being held at this, like, smaller arena, which is Italy playing Slovakia, Germany, Denmark, Germany, Latvia, and Denmark, Latvia. And
and
every
that's
other
not at
game,
this.
that's at the smaller arena, the Fiera Milano,
Okay.
and then everything else is going to be at this new arena.
This is all very confusing, and I don't know why we didn't mention this secondary rink in the first place. So,
I don't know, but this secondary rink seats like 5,000 people.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know why we weren't talking about this in the first place.
Goodness sake.
Especially because it seems like the group that the United States is in for the men's side, because you said Germany, Denmark, and Latvia. That's in Group C with Team USA. Is Team USA even going to be playing at this main rink a lot? Like, it doesn't seem like it based on what you said.
Huh?
Just
No,
based on what you
USA, all
said.
their games are at this new arena.
Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just the 4 games I said that are not at this new arena.
See, like I said, confusing.
Yeah.
It seems like I'm not gonna try and understand this anymore. I'm done. There's too much. I'm done. But nonetheless, construction's still going on, but the ice is mostly done, and it does look a little smaller like we were anticipating. So, good luck to the Frenchman who has to defend Connor McDavid. You, sir, are...
I wish you the best of luck. Good
Oh
sir.
my gosh, dude. Dude, the poor Italy defenseman, you gotta like, imagine being like in Italy, like, oh, I get to play the Olympics in my home country. Here comes Connor McDavid and Nathan McKinnon, 2-on-1 against me. Watch me
Let me look at the groups again. Okay, so Canada is in a group with Switzerland, Czechia, and France.
Oh, France is cooked, dog.
So I'm
Switzerland
mostly
and
worried.
Czechia, Swiss and Czechia both have solid NHL players, like NHL teams too.
Yeah. like they're not completely made up of NHLers, but like
France has,
Czechia's got Pasta. Czechia's got Pasternak.
and
Switzerland
Switzerland's got
has
Yossi, Hishia,
Nico Hischier.
uh,
What kind of name is that?
Chumaya,
A Swiss
um,
name.
Okay,
they have
that
guys
answers the
too.
question.
Yeah, they have guys there. France, you have Pierre-Edouard Bellemare.
And Alex Texier, and end of
Yeah.
list.
End
Wow.
of list, indeed.
End of
So,
list.
And some guy who's out being a mime right now, who they're gonna put on the ice. His day job is miming in front of the Eiffel Tower, and at night he's gonna be defending David in the neutral zone. Flies right past him and scores on his 14th breakaway of the
well, I
game.
need to. Okay, I need to know, when is that Canada-France game?
That's a good question. That makes me want to watch it now.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine Belmar and Texier are like, guys, so you're facing the three fastest skaters in this sport's history. And Makar, one of them's a defenseman, by the way, and for overtime, they might just put all three of them out there if we even get to overtime. They might put all three of them out there and have a five.
Wait.
have a
I don't think
five on
they'll.
three.
I don't think they'll have 3-on-3 overtime. So
Canada will
Because
just
they're
put all
playing
three of them out there
France.
anyway. They'll win anyway. They can just put all three out and they'll win
let's
anyway.
move this.
Oh my gosh,
Trying
watching
to-
McDavid. Oh my gosh, McDavid and McKinnon, just the poor French mime that has to defend those two.
I love how you keep saying mime.
Well, what?
Like,
You got
I-
the pizza makers of Italy who are going to be having to defend
Okay,
the
everybody.
Chuck brothers
The,
against
uh,
the pizza makers.
No,
That's
Italy's not in our
crazy.
group.
Who's in our
Italy's in
group?
Group B. Denmark, Latvia, and Germany. So we still
Okay,
have
well,
NHLers
okay, so
to
we have-
play.
Okay, so we have NHL like people we're playing against.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like Denmark's
Um,
got Ehlers, Bjorkstrand. Latvia's got Shelobs, Likens, Bluga. Germany's got Draisaitl,
Yeah.
and Mo Seider and Paterka, and they got guys.
Yeah, so we're gonna actually have some tough competition. So Canada plays France on February 15th. And
Oh my
I
gosh.
believe that might actually be at 4 in the morning.
I don't
Whoa.
care.
Unless this is correct, unless this is our time zone.
You want to get up at 4 a.m. to watch the local baguette maker get absolutely dangled by...
No, it's our
Connor
time zone.
McDavid?
It's actually I think it'll be 4 p.m. our time.
Wow,
gosh.
Nick. Oh my
The local
God.
baguette maker's about to get his ankles broken by Connor McNasty.
Okay, everybody. So 4:40 p.m. on Sunday, February 15th, we will see
my
what the
God.
over/under is on Canada's goal total. And that same day at wait a minute. I'm not doing this math right. One moment, because it is not 4 p.m. our time. It'll be what time is the US game that day? So I said 3 p.m. our time. 6-hour difference.
Holy
I believe it might be 10 a.m. here for Canada, France. I'm gonna watch that game just for fun to see what happens.
Dude, Finland, Sweden, and Slovakia have to play the pizza makers. Oh, the poor pizza maker on defense has to go through Willie Stiles. Oh, and if Barkov's back, I don't think he's gonna be back.
He won't be.
Oh, that's
But
great.
if he was, yeah.
Well, either
if he
way,
was,
Finland's still stacked. So,
yeah.
oh, good lord. And Slovakia, too. They got some NHL guys.
That'll be a fun group to watch. Except for
Holy
Italy. Who knows? Maybe Italy will upset one of them. We'll see.
holy
Um,
Wow.
That is all we have for our news, which means it is time for Pucks and Deep. And this was Nick's idea. I might turn this on just you, Nick, because I don't think I can contribute to this very much. Nick wanted to
Okay.
do which NHL players would make the best football players, seeing as tonight is the Steelers' playoff game. By the time this episode is out, we may be really happy or we may be depressed. We don't know. But,
Correct.
Nick, considering that I'm still brushing up on my football knowledge. Bree does not have a ton of football knowledge.
You
No.
better
I
have
want
enough
you to pick
football
a
knowledge. You're going
I
to the
want
game
you-
tonight.
It's only my
Gotta
second
do
game
some
ever.
studying
Talking
before.
about this.
You gotta do some studying tonight. Or today.
Okay, well I know the general rules, but like I'm still trying to learn like
Alright, cheer for
exactly
the
what
team in
every
black and gold,
position
and you're
does.
good.
I know what side I'm cheering for.
Good. Just making sure.
Okay. How about you give us Nick, how about this is a special spotlight on you, Pucks and Deep. You give us a couple
Ooh.
different NHLers what positions you think they
Alright.
would be good at. Or maybe I'll give you the positions.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look some up, but I know some off the top of my head. We'll start with quarterback. The easy one.
Quarterback, give me Sidney Crosby.
Okay. Could you give some
Okay.
explanation on these two? I would
I
like to hear
mean,
that.
this man can hit a home run in PNC Park. He can do anything on skates. This guy's just a natural born athlete. Whatever he touches turns to gold. So, yeah, he can throw, he can lead the Steelers to a freaking Super Bowl too.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. I also
Alright.
have a list of positions I can hop in if you want.
Ooh.
Okay. I'll give the next one, then you can do the next two, Bree.
All right. Awesome.
Alright. How about wide receiver?
Wide receiver.
You can pick anyone from the league too. Doesn't have to just be
Yeah, I
Penguins.
know. Who'd make a good wide receiver? Um, I would probably say. Okay, I could see somebody like Larkin being a good wide receiver.
Dylan Larkin.
No, Larkin might be too small though. Larkin might be better for running back. Um, give me somebody like. Who would be a good one? That's a toughie. There's so many NHL players. Yeah, low key, I might go with. I might actually switch. I
Larkin
might go.
is 6'1", by the way.
He is?
Yeah.
Oh, he's taller. Okay, he's taller than I thought. Then yeah, I'll go Logan.
Okay. Bree, give us a position.
All right. Let's do linebacker.
Linebacker?
That's what TJ
Yeah.
Watt is, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah, so linebacker, I think I gotta go with an obvious one here. Zdeno Chara.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh no, because he's really skinny though, was the only thing.
Yeah.
I need somebody with like
someone-
beef on him. And he's tall.
I have an option, but I don't want to say it.
Who?
Tom Wilson.
Even he might be too small though.
He's 6'4".
Oh, then maybe he'd be a good one then actually. Actually, Tom Wilson would low-key be a good wide receiver.
Okay.
Maybe like even like a Tyler Myers type guy. He'd be a good
yeah.
he'd be a good wide receiver, I think.
We're still on linebacker.
Oh, linebacker, that's what I meant, sorry. Maybe even like a Zadorov, he'd be a good.
Oh, yeah. Zadorov would be good. That's a really good one, actually.
Yeah.
All right, Bree, give us another one.
Uh, I don't know, the offensive line.
An offensive lineman?
Yeah.
Give me like a Brian Boyle.
Hmm.
Somebody like that.
Okay.
Shoot, maybe I'll pick a goalie. Maybe like a Ben Bishop guy or somebody like that.
Ooh, Ben Bishop.
Somebody like that.
All right. How about we didn't do linebacker. What about linebacker? No, I meant
No,
running
we
back.
did.
We did linebacker.
Oh,
I meant to
running
say running
back? Give
back.
me. I mean, McDavid, like, yeah, or McKinnon.
Or Makar. Just basically anyone that's gonna burn the French in the Olympics.
Shoot, even like somebody like Cole Caulfield.
Really? Even with his height?
Yeah, because that's what running backs are. They're
Oh,
the
they're
smallest
usually
player.
small. Right. Okay. Um, how about, I don't know too much about this or what they really do. What about a safety?
Oh, safety. That'd be like, give me Jacob Slavin.
Oh, yes. The best defensive defenseman in the league.
Yeah.
Definitely needs to be a defenseman. Or a defender, whatever. Alright, Brie, let's do one more. Give us one more position.
Let's do it says tight end.
Oh, a
Oh,
tight
I didn't even
end.
think of tight end.
Um, mm, give me somebody like. Who could be good? Honestly, maybe somebody like Tage Thompson.
Okay.
Something like that. Or like Quentin Byfield, maybe, a Lowry.
Those are all good options.
Yeah, maybe even Nick Bukestad.
I don't know. I'm gonna do one more actually. I wanted to know about kicker. Who would be a good kicker in the league?
Um, who would be a good kicker? Um, I can only say Crosby again. Um, who's somebody with great legs? Um, Sid's calves are huge though. I want to say Sid again because I feel like if anyone could make a field goal, it would absolutely be him.
Okay. Do Sid, and who would be another option that you would pick for quarterback?
For quarterback? Oh my gosh. Why didn't I think of this guy? Mason West.
Oh my gosh! I
I
feel like
gotta
that's
take
kind of
him.
cheating, though. He is a high school player.
But like he's an NHL prospect. You gotta go him.
Fine, you can take Mason West. For context, Brie, this guy is a quarterback for his high school football team. He's still in
Oh,
high school, and he got drafted to the Chicago Blackhawks this past summer. So,
Oh, you know what? No. You know who I'm gonna go if I have to pick an active NHL player? Andrew Kopp. Because he also was a high school quarterback.
oh yeah,
So Andrew Kopp would actually
I
be
thought it
my
was Andrew Ladd.
No, it was Kopp.
No, I'm thinking of did Anders Lee play football too?
I feel like Anders Lee did
That's who
play
I
a
was
sport.
thinking of. That's who I was thinking of, not Andrew Ladd. It's Anders Lee. I don't know, but good. That's a good choice. Good
Wait.
picnic. Great stuff. Bree,
I
thanks for the
have
help.
I
Yeah,
also
you're
wrote
right.
down his list. I named
Anders
it
Anders Lee
the
was also a
VHS.
quarterback.
Could pick Anders Lee. There you
Yeah,
go.
Anders Lee was also a quarterback.
See, guys, I know football if it involves hockey.
So yeah, I'd go either Anders Lee or Mason West. Andrew Kopp is my quarterback.
All right.
I
Great list, Nick.
also wrote down his guys on the list. So
Five.
I made a list.
Five.
Great. Thank you so much, Brie. All right, well, that is going to do it for this week's episode of Have a Shift Day. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. We will not be back next week. Our next episode will be released on the 27th. We're just all getting back to school next week, so I just want to make sure that everybody is getting settled. It's also Martin Luther King Day. Don't know the availability of our beloved media hub, so we're
Wait,
just going to take
you
a week
guys
off.
aren't in school?
No, it's MLK Day. We're all off.
We're off on the
Then
19th.
why am I in my apartment?
I'll be back Saturday, so
Yeah, I'm already back. Haha.
yeah. Well,
Well, good for
my
you. Now you
commute
can
is
stay with your
shorter than
TV tonight.
yours.
Oh, I will be. You will trust me. I will be screaming.
Awesome. Well, make sure you
I'm gonna
subscribe to
go.
Have a Shift
I'm
Day
gonna
on
go change
YouTube.
after I have a
And
shower. I gotta put my Steelers stuff on.
make sure you subscribe to Have a Shift Day on YouTube and Spotify. And make sure you're following us on Instagram, TikTok, and X. We'll still try to put out some content while we're off for that 1 week, because who knows? There might be like 50 trades that week, because why not? But once again, thank you so much for watching, and we will
Hold
see
on.
you next time.
Oh,
Hold on. We're not done just quite yet.
One moment, everybody.
I have one last
this is
thing
Nick's
to
outro.
say.
This is Nick's
This
outro.
is the outro. I have one last thing to say to all you people out there.
It better not get us copyrighted.
Here we go, baby! Let's go! Yeah! For my morning fear, for my life from London of the law.
It's upside down! It's upside down! Turn it around! It's upside down,
And it's
genius!
coming down from
We're
the
cooked now. We're
gallows.
cooked.
I don't have very long. The jig is up, the news is out. They we found me, the renegade who had it made.
Okay, we'll see you next time, everybody.
Bye.